Chat, today turns a week since I arrived in Thailand. A lot of things happened since I got here. I actually coming from having challenging moment. Everything was going perfect, but life is like a frequency, right? Sometimes you're at the top, sometimes you go at the bottom. And I was just going to the period, everything just going was going just well, business working, and all of a sudden I asked God to show me how good life can be, and I feel like He just wanted to show me before life gets better, you need to get better. So He just brought me more problems, and this I love it. I love it because we always think like whenever we ask God for something, His answer is gonna be what you want, but He will always give you what you deserve. So He brought me more problems to make myself, my mind stronger because I asked Him for a better life that I actually want to have right now, and I feel like I'm one of the blessed persons ever. Family is good. He brought me more problems, and I love it. I love it. So just arrived to Phuket a week ago, just today, a week ago. And one of the things that I experienced the most, well, I got here, I got a motorbike. The first day that I got a motorbike, I lost the keys of the motorbike. And they told me you lost them, you gotta pay like a high fee. I have to pay it. And then the next day I have to go to the place trying to rent the key stuff, and then they told me, okay, we're gonna give you another motorcycle. And then meanwhile, while we're actually finding the motorcycle that you lost the keys, because I lost the keys and I couldn't move the motorcycle because the keys of the motorcycle, it's kind of like like the car keys, like you need to have it on you in order motorcycle just to turn in, right? So I didn't have it on me. I lost it. I completely lost it. And then the next day I have to go to the place trying to rent the key stuff, and then they told me, okay, we're gonna give you another motorcycle. And then meanwhile, while we're actually finding the motorcycle that you lost the keys, because I lost the keys. There we go. I really got run. Chat, I'm out here in Thailand enjoying my cocoa, having a great time. And today I'm going to share why it's important, your connections, who you spend the most time with, how those affect to your life, and how actually can make you better if you can see the problem earlier, because it is a problem. You are the third person of the two people you hang out with. So you hang out with losers, guess what? You will end up being a loser. I'm not saying leave your friends behind, leave your friendship behind with people who are not doing anything, but sometimes it's good to take a break to focus on yourself. And when you're better, you will become a motivation for them. Imagine being around people who just talk about women, who's just talking about what I'm going to do in the weekend, who's just talking about instant gratification stuff, right? What is the point of it? If you hang out with them, you will end up having the same mindset, the same scarcity, the same ideologies, the same way in real life. Everything matters. Because at the end of the day, if the people doesn't match your energy, what's gonna happen? You're gonna match their energy. And guess me, you don't want to match their energy. Once you match their energy, guess what? You will end up like them. You will going back to the matrix. And I understand when Andrew Tate says like on the message of the matrix, it's not about saving people. It's about understanding like the matrix is here to stay. You cannot fight against the government. You cannot fight against people's mindset. You're gonna fight against people's habits. The only thing you can do is become better and adapt living in the matrix. That's the only way. Because people, what you frequently see becomes your reality. That's how serious you get. That's why it's important who you spend the most time, who you listen to, who is your friends, what is the conversation you talk about in your friendship. Everything matters. Every little things matter, because you will end up talking about the same thing with other people. Why? Because it's what you frequently see. So guys, this is what I've been having for breakfast every morning. I always start my day with eggs, no carbs. And then, each egg is around 20 gram protein, or 20, 40, 60, 80 grams of protein. I spread a little bit of like salt. And yeah, this is what I'm having for breakfast, 4 eggs. No carbs. Carbs always after 12. Living the dreams over here, doing everything I said I'm gonna do, traveling the world, being here in Thailand right now for 30 days and enjoying the process, enjoying everything that comes with it. My skin is glowing, looking good, having a six pack, 220 pounds. Hey, Chad, living the dream, and we're just getting it started. This is just the beginning. I know I deserve more than this. I know I still have to put in the work. All right, this is all that comes with it. This all that comes with it. This freedom. I would like most of you guys to experience this freedom that comes with it, man. This is freedom. Being able to do whatever you want to do anytime, any day, because you can Just manifest anything you want. Look at this. Hey, nice people in the background. It's just a vibe over here, man. It's just heating. It's in the middle of the road. Hey, I'm just enjoying the shit out of this, man. I have nothing else to say. So we got everything that we need. Yes, chat. This is my routine from the morning. I wake up, I do my morning stretch, especially shoulder back, which is when we hold the most stress during our day. So make sure when you wake up, you always release the stress. Do this movement are very effective. Make sure you back your shoulder stretch. Make sure you take care of it. Remember, your body is your temple.
You're totally right, and I apologize for that mix up. I've switched it now, so I'm using a male voice. Let me
Yeah,
know if this is the tone you were aiming for.
it's still a female voice.
I'm really sorry about that. I think there might be a glitch. Let me double check everything on my end, and I'll try switching it again so it's a deeper male voice.
That's crazy. I've been going back and forth with ChatGPT for the past 2 minutes, telling her like I want to have a male voice to have a conversation, and it's saying like the voice changed, but it didn't change. So that truly says like they don't see the difference between a male and female voice, or there is a error in the system. I've been going back and forward for 2 minutes. Crazy. So this is the problem with ChatGPT and one of these apps. That's why I'm actually switching to Gemini right now. And the reason why it's just because ChatGPT, I cannot trust what is good at or what is telling you the true one is not telling you the truth. Because the thing is, how can you prove that information is correct? If you cannot prove that information is correct, she can't say everything, and then you're just gonna just copy and just paste it, and then just misleading people. This is what I'm actually thinking like the government is doing right now. They want to mislead people, and how they mislead people because whoever controls information controls the narrative. When you control the information, you control the narrative. So you control the narrative, you're just misleading people because you don't even have like a verification information, because most of the people now is really using ChatGPT as a Google. So if I'm actually giving you wrong information, how can you actually print? Yeah, chat. This is all it takes. This is all it takes. This is all it takes. Yes, chat. This is all it takes. This is behind the scenes. We're getting things done right now. Yeah, this is all it takes.